Nicole and I are going to be taking a little test on the show today, live, and it is going to determine our power privilege score. Let's get to it in our segment, Unbelievable. As you know, we're pretty clued in to what's happening in our schools, thanks to you. Nicole is pretty clued in to what's happening in some school districts because of her family and friends, including the Blaine school district. And you were alerted to a worksheet that was allegedly handed out, according to multiple parents at the Blaine school district, to their students.
Right, to at least a couple classes, maybe the leadership class, maybe ASB. It was a couple classes at least.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So before you and I take this, fill out this worksheet live on the air, let's just show it to folks.
Okay. Yep,
it's called the Power Privilege Checklist. It says this exercise is to help you learn about those areas of your life in which you have privilege and those areas in which you do not. Please look at the descriptions in each column. Check off each column the description that applies to you. When you're finished, give yourself 1 point for each item checked off in the column marked norm and 1 point for each item checked off in the column marked other. Oh, and this will give you subtract one from the other, give you your power privilege score. So first, why are we talking about something unbelievable? Because it's absolutely ridiculous that you're putting kids in school where they should be learning through a checklist, and you're going to see how dumb the checklist is, to determine whether they're privileged, whether they have power over their fellow students. Again, it's just setting up students to inherently feel like they're victims or to feel like they're a bad person if they're white or if their parents are wealthy, etc. Why are you doing this to kids? It's genuinely freaking strange. And Blaine, I thought you guys were pretty normal up there. Am I wrong to think? I know it's like pretty close to Bellingham. You're not normal. We'll discuss that. Yeah. I'll tell you whether you're normal based on the worksheet. I'm going to post this for you guys after the show today because you've got to take the power privilege and then report back to me what your power privilege score is. We shouldn't be doing this to kids. Again, we talked about this on the show last week we're creating perpetual victims. And you're going to have a kid who takes this and they're like, wow, I'm less privileged. And my classmates have a higher power privilege score than me. And so the world is just holding me down. And these are characteristics that you can't really change about yourself. So what are you teaching them? That like you're just screwed because of things you were born into that you have no control over? I mean, get your you-know-what together up there in Blaine. And we also did a story a couple months ago about, I think it was in the Seattle School District, teachers being required, new hires in the district being required to rank their white privilege. Stop. Just stop. It's unbelievable. But Nicole, I thought this would be fun. Let's do
it.
Let's take our power privilege score and we'll see between the two of us which one is more privileged. So let's start with the things that would mean we have more privilege, okay? Because I have a couple questions in this. So it says, are you a man? No.
Right, so you check the ones that
are you white?
Do apply.
Dang it. Yes, I'm white. Heterosexual, okay. Non-transgender, wealthy. I guess what's the barometer for wealthy?
I'm going Bill Gates. That means wealthy, right?
I don't know. I feel like wealthy in context of the general population.
Disposable income, I guess?
Yeah, I'm going to check it just because, I'm okay. I can cover my bills if that's okay.
Adult.
It says, are you society's definition of sane?
What is society's definition of sane?
I don't know because I have some ups and downs.
Yeah.
I'm going to check it just because okay.
Temporarily able-bodied.
It says, are you society's definition of attractive? Nicole?
I would consider you society's definition of attractive.
Thank you.
Take that as a compliment.
Because if you don't, you're fired. All right, let's see here. Am I average size?
Are you
yes,
emotionally...
thanks to Eastside Weight Loss Clinic.
Emotionally stable? Depends on the day.
Yeah, depends on the day. Do I have 2 heterosexual parents per family? My dad's dead, okay? So I feel like I'm now triggered. Yeah, I had 2 heterosexual parents. I'm gonna check yes, okay? Healthy, yes, okay.
Landowners.
All right, I got that all taken care of. Let me just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, so I got 20 in the norm category. Yeah.
You did well.
All right, so less privileged. Are you a woman? Yes, I am. Thank you for asking. Let's see. Okay, oh my gosh. Those with beliefs other than Christian. I believe in ancient alien theory, so I would check that. Correct?
There you go. Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Alien
Okay.
theory. Okay.
Self-educated, differently abled. You have to check that because you have a hearing issue.
I have a hearing issue, so that's
Look at
differently
you.
able.
Good for you. Okay, great. All right, I only have 2 in the less privileged category. So my power privilege score, 20 minus 2, is 18. I don't know. I feel like I'm pretty privileged according to the Blaine
14, so you're
school
more
district.
privileged than me.
Oh, so this is a weird power dynamic.
Yeah, wow.
Is there something I can do to account for my privilege that would make you feel better?
Well, you could ugly yourself up a bit.
Wait, you said that you're society's definition of attractive, right?
Sure. Well,
of
maybe I
course
don't.
you're attractive. You're a total babe.
Thanks, babe.
Just because a man hasn't recognized it enough to ask you on a date.
What's a non-victim?
It says a non-victim means that you're not the victim of a crime, I guess.
I guess I've been a victim of.
Anyway, I'll post this after, and you guys can tell me what your power privilege score. Mine is 18, which I think is pretty high. So I want to apologize for that.
They don't really give you a guide, though. There's no guide saying,
well, yeah, what does 18
you have high,
mean?
15 to 20, you are low, 0 to 5.
Because they just want you. They want the kids in the Blaine school district just to compare it to their fellow students.
And this was available online. So I did Google it, find it. It is available for any school to give to their students.
Use. It says it's adapted from National Centers of Excellence in Women's Health Cultural Competence curriculum, originally from Operation Concern, the Department of Social Work and Education at San Francisco State University.
Right.
There it is. Of course, this is a product of San Francisco State University.
But again, what are you teaching children?
You're
that
teaching
you're a
them
victim. If you have any of these things, you are not as privileged as you could be.
Yeah, it makes you a victim if you're a blue collar worker and not a white collar worker.
If you're a child or an older person, if you're a kid,
you're a victim. If you're a kid,
or
you are
old,
a victim.
You're a victim. You are not.
If you have beliefs other than
privileged.
Christian, you're a victim. If you're from, I'm confused about this one too, because it says if you're North American, you have privilege. If you're from the rest of the world, you're less privileged. I'm half Canadian. So what do I check?
That's North American.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. Oh, so.
Maybe we should adjust your education score.
I'm going to take off the education. Wow. I'm going to edit that out of the show later for sure. Anyway, Blaine, this is stupid. And that's what we've asked the Blaine School District, right? You asked them. I don't know where your camera went.
I know.
Nicole, come back.
That's weird.
That's the Blaine School District. Like, shut them down, shut them down, shut them down. But you've asked them, what's the point of this exercise?
I did.
And I would genuinely, what is the point of this exercise? What do you want kids to take away? Because all they're going to do is they're going to compare their scores and be like, oh, so I'm more privileged. So what? They need to walk on eggshells around their fellow students. I really don't understand what the point. Stop doing this to kids. Stop doing this to kids. As much fun as we had with this, and I'll post it for you to have fun with it later. Stop freaking doing this to kids. It's weird. And anyone who's responsible for this, they have no place in public education. Absolutely bizarre stuff.